Today's lesson is over Reflections and Symmetry. It's your first lesson in our new Transformations unit, and the goal is to reflect figures and identify lines of symmetry. So vocabulary, a transformation. So this is kind of the big word over our next couple of lessons. It is an operation that changes a figure into another figure. You think of the old school toys or the movies you guys may have seen, Transformers, how things change back and forth from vehicles to robots or whatnot. Well, they're changing. So that's what transformation is, to change. The image is the new figure created by a transformation. And today's focus is on reflection. It's a transformation that creates a mirror image of the original figure. So you heard that word before, looking in the mirror, you see a reflection. Now we're going to use it in math. And we say a figure has a line of symmetry if half of its image is a mirror image of the other half. So imagine taking a piece of paper, folding it in half, you open that paper back up, that line right down the middle of the paper, that is your line of symmetry. So we're going to start by reflecting this square across the x-axis. So we're going to start by naming the coordinates of the original figure. So I'm going to go ahead and place 4 letters here for each vertex, A, B, C, and D. So we're going to name the coordinates first. So point A is at, let's see, negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's at negative 7, 4. And point B is at negative 1, 2, 3, 4. At negative 4, 4. You guys can't see it, but I'm actually taking the pen, my marker to the smartboard here and counting as I go. Point C is at negative 7, 1. And then point D is at negative 4, 1. So now for the image, okay, what we've done is basically taken this square and just flipped it right over that y-axis. So imagine doing that. We have our A coordinate down there, B is there, C is here, and D is here. For the image, since it's a new figure or a different figure, we're going to use this little symbol, looks like an apostrophe, and call it prime. So we have A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime. Those ticks are used for an image or multiple images done to an original figure. So we'll again name these coordinates. So A prime is at negative 7, negative 4. Then B prime is at negative 4, negative 4. C prime is at negative 7, negative 1. And D prime is at negative 4, negative 1. There is definitely a pattern here if you guys want to pause the video and see if you can write it out. The pattern is when we reflect over the x-axis, we flip our y-coordinates to their opposites. So let's write that. Y-coordinates change to their opposites. And we'll summarize this in the last slide. After we show the pattern, we flip over the y-axis. So same concept here. We're going to name the points. So the original's here. We're going to go A, B, C, D. We flip it over. And we end up with A prime is right here, B prime is right here, C prime is here, D prime is there. So our original coordinates, if you guys want to do this without me, go ahead. Our original A is at negative 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, negative 4, 4. Our original B is at negative 1, 4. The original C is at negative 4, 1. And original D is at negative 1, 1. Okay, and now for the image. So A prime, B prime, C prime, and D prime. So A prime is at 4, 4. B prime is at 1, 4. C prime is at 4, 1. And D prime is at 1, 1. And I'm sure you guys can see by now, or may have figured it out before we even got to this point, that when we reflect over the y-axis, the x-coordinates change to their opposites. So if you guys are working on, a paper or something like that, or working on transformations, if you don't find these patterns happening, you either maybe miscounted your points or possibly didn't label your points correctly. You should follow these patterns each time you reflect. So to summarize, when we reflect over the x-axis, our y-coordinate changes to its opposite. And we reflect over the y-axis, our x-coordinate changes to its opposite. This concludes your lesson over reflections and symmetry.